My name's Chris Holt, Managing Director of CDI. We specialise in floor structures, and these can be for a variety of different applications. We do structural floors into self-build, into commercial, from Joe Bloggs in the street building his own house, right through to your big multinationals building schools, hospitals, things like that. Our floors are used for a variety of different things. Quite a lot of acoustic floors, quite a lot of underfloor heating floors, and some structural floors for high load-bearing applications. We do corridors, we do car park roofs, we do roofs to basements in gardens, all sorts of stuff. Our solutions have a variety of applications. We do quite a lot for new build, but we've got a number of solutions that are real problem solvers for floor-to-ceiling heights, weights into existing floors. We do a lot of conversion from, say, commercial buildings to apartments, or from existing buildings, either chopping them up into apartments or just improving them to make them a better place to live. So we're currently at the NEC. This is the National Home Building and Renovating Show, and here we're to talk to self-builders, so people that are looking to build their own house and people that are looking to build something quality. Quite a lot of what the self-builder wants is a floor upstairs that doesn't squeak, doesn't creak, and they want to put in underfloor heating. And quite often, if they're building and they've got kids, or they want to put in a cinema room, they want some nice soundproof floors. Quite often people want high quality floor coverings, so your porcelains, your marbles, your ceramics, your stones, and they want to put those both downstairs and upstairs and get the same feel, the same performance out of them, without the danger of deflection, without the danger of any cracking. Normally in a house you get a chipboard floor or a plywood floor, and that's a timber floor that we've all experienced and you see. So what we do is it's essentially a screed or a concreted floor upstairs, and that gives the benefit of not squeaking, not creaking, allowing underfloor heating, wet rooms, and the quality feel of that concrete floor downstairs, all the benefits, as well as giving you some mass into the building upstairs to buffer heat losses and gains. Everybody likes big glass windows, and in the summer, if the sun comes out in the UK, then you can either get the heat coming in, or it'll cool down far too quickly, and getting some mass into the floors buffers some of those heat losses and gains. People ask if there's a problem under the floor. It's easier to go through a floorboard. The problem is then that you cut off the tongue and groove and you end up with a squeaky, creaky, soft bit in the floor, and it's always better, no matter what the floor is above, to go through the ceiling. Repairing ceiling's quite straightforward, and you can then get access to pipes and wires and add in things like that. Our biggest seller is the Lewis deck, which is it basically works for everybody. It'll do new build, it'll do conversion, it'll do renovation, and it'll put in a floor into the first floor or over a basement, something like that. We have a system called Max 4 that will go on top of an existing timber floor to strengthen it, stiffen it, and just make it a better floor for the building. And then we have a number of solutions that are usually used in either longer spans or in roofs, and for roofs we look at long spans, high loads, quite often for car parking on the roof, or the car parking on a driveway over a basement, something like that. As a company, we work with whoever the client is, so whether it's a self-builder or a acoustic consultant, a structural engineer, to make sure that they get the solution that they're looking for, and we will work through people's problems and provide them with the solution that they need, including looking at the structure that they're working with, to make sure that our system fits with either what they've got already or what they're looking to build. Our systems by and large are very simple to fit, and especially the ones that we sort of discuss with self-builders, they generally speaking fit it themselves if they're going to do that part of the build. In terms of cost, it doesn't really compare to a chipboard floor, but then it's not the same thing. You're not comparing a chipboard to a quality floor then. But if we're comparing it against an underfloor heating solution, or we're comparing it to an acoustic solution, then it's very cost competitive and works very well. One of the things we've done over the last couple of years is look at reducing depths and weights to one of the systems, just so that it works with some of the renovation projects we come across where people are having issues with either existing beams or floor to ceiling heights. And that way they get in the same quality feel to the floor, but can work with the limitations of the building that they're working with. And we've done some testing up with Teesside University, where we've got some fantastic results for microbore pipes, thinner floor build-ups, but also allowing those high quality floor finishes without deflection, without cracking. Something I really like is that when people have used the system, they're quite often give us a call and just tell us their experience. And by and large, they've loved it and they really enjoyed this part of the build. Something they can get their teeth into, something that goes in very straightforwardly, very easily, and they end up with a fantastic quality solution.